Hey boys and girls, this is Miss Taylor coming to you one more time. I am the 7th grade math teacher at North Webster Junior High, and today I'm going to tell you about tangram pieces. The tangram is a dissection puzzle consisting of 7 flat shapes called tans, which are put together to form shapes. The objective of the puzzle is to form a specific shape given only an outline or silhouette using all 7 pieces which cannot overlap. It is reputed to have been invented in China during the Song Dynasty and then carried over to Europe by trading ships in the early 19th century. It became very popular in Europe for a time then and then again during World War I. It is one of the most popular dissection puzzles in the world. A Chinese psychologist has termed the tangram the earliest psychological test in the world, albeit one made for entertainment rather than for analysis. And so now that you have a little bit of background on the tangram, I'm going to show you how to make some tangram pieces. And what you're going to need for that is you're going to need a plain piece of paper. I'm going to use a piece of printer paper, and you're going to need a pair of scissors. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take the top right corner and we're going to fold it down until it meets the left side so that you have a sailboat looking shape. Okay? And then we're going to take your scissors and we're going to cut the bottom rectangle off. And we're going to throw that piece away. Now that's the only piece of the paper that we're actually going to throw away. When you open your paper back up, you now have a perfect square and you should see a crease line down the center. You're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut across the crease so that instead of having one square that you now have 2 identical triangles. We're going to take the first triangle and fold it in half. When you open it up, you'll see a crease and you're going to take your scissors and cut up the crease. These are going to represent your 2 large triangle pieces of your tangrams. When we get finished, we will have 7 completed pieces. Okay, so we're going to take these and put them on to the side. And then we're going to take your other triangle. And the first thing that we're going to do with it is we're going to fold it in half, just like we did the first one. But we're not going to cut it on the crease. We're going to take the top and fold it down to where the corner meets the crease in the bottom line. And then we're going to cut the triangle off the top. This is your medium-sized triangle, and it is piece number 3 of our tangram pieces. Now what you have left is the shape of a trapezoid. You should notice that there's a crease up the center, and so you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut that. And so now you have what we call 2 right trapezoids. On this trapezoid, you're going to take the bottom corner and fold it over the bottom left corner and fold it over to meet the bottom right corner. You're going to crease it, then you're going to open it up, and you're going to cut on the crease. Now you have a square and a small triangle. We're almost done. On the other trapezoid, you're going to take the corner up here on the top right, and you're going to fold it down to meet the corner on the bottom left. And what you're going to see is you have made a parallelogram, and so we're going to open that up and cut it on the crease. And now you have a parallelogram a small triangle, another small triangle, a square, a medium-sized triangle, and 2 large triangles. These are all of the 7 pieces that it takes to do a tangram puzzle. Now, one thing I want you to notice is that it takes 2 small triangles to make the square. It takes 2 small triangles to make the parallelogram. It takes 2 of your small triangles to make the medium-sized triangle. And it takes 4 small triangles to make your large triangle. You can go back and figure out what percent each piece represents of the whole piece of paper. First thing I want to see if you can take your 7 pieces and put them back into the whole square. So the easiest way to do that is to start with how we started cutting them apart. So you take your 2 large triangles and put those back together. The next piece that we cut off was the medium-sized triangle. Okay? And now in the center, we're going to have to think about how did we cut to make those pieces work? How did we cut them to make those pieces work? And sometimes you got to play around with that parallelogram, and you will see that when all 7 pieces will fit back and make the square that we started with. There are also, if you want to explore more with tangrams, you can go to www.youtube.com/watch?v equals KANE, capital U, lowercase y, capital P, lowercase w, the number 4, and the letters O. And that will give you some different shapes that you can make using your tangram pieces. They may not look like what you think they should look like, but you will be able to, you can make all sorts of things. You can make people, you can make animals. It's a really fun thing to do. And I wanted to share this with you, and so that when you're sitting there, when you have nothing else to do, which is time on your hands, that this would be an activity you could do. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you enjoy your summer break, and I will hope to see you all in the fall. Again, this is Melissa Taylor, 7th grade math, North Webster Junior High. My contact information is melissa.short@websterpsb.org. Also, please make sure that you are using the resource portal on the Webster Parish School Board's website, and make sure that you are tuning in to the Charger Strong YouTube channel, where you can see this activity and many other activities uploaded by your teachers. Thank you, stay safe, and I hope to see you soon.